So, Unrivaled talking about having the best of the best. And I think this is not good for them. I don't think this is a good look at all for the league. For a league, again, that claims to have the best of the best. If this league right here, like, I think some of the off the court stuff has been good for Unrivaled. I think the social media stuff they've been doing is good. But I gotta be honest, everything that's happened on the floor for Unrivaled, we can be, and we don't have to lie about this, it could not have gone worse. As far as the on-the-court product is concerned, Unrivaled cannot be going worse than it is right now. Because, do you know who this is on the screen? Well, I don't. I genuinely don't. This is Kiki Jefferson who got signed. So, first of all, it was like the best of the best. Then like Natisha Hyde, and you're like, okay, she might be the best player still in America. Then it was Nalissa Smith, who they signed literally because she was there. She was on her vacation. She was not playing basketball. And she just happened to be in Miami because her girlfriend was playing. And they signed her. They signed her because she was in Miami. And now, you got Kiki Jefferson. So Kiki Jefferson, in college, played a year with Louisville, averaged 12 points per game at Louisville. Got cut from the roster. She was waived on the 9th of May. Never played a WNBA game. Went to Spain. Averaged a solid 6 points per game on 40% from 2. At least she shot well-ish from 3, I guess. But like, she was coming off the bench as an import player in Spain. It's not good. It's really not good. And obviously, well, not obviously, my assumption is that she got cut. She's either injured or got cut. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Did she get cut? Who was Kiki Jefferson playing for? Like, I need to find this out. Like, I don't care about what she did in the W. I need to find out who she was playing for in Europe. So Kiki Jefferson was playing for Caddy Le Sou. So Caddy Le... Is that right? Caddy Le Sou. So they cut her. She got cut from the Spanish league after averaging 6 points per game. And Unrivaled signed her. And it's not like they split ways. They literally said she got cut. Unrivaled, talking about we've some of the best players in the world. They have been so desperate for players now that they cut somebody, or they signed someone who got cut from the Spanish league. That's not one of the 2 best leagues in Europe. It's not the French league. It's not the Turkish league. And I think maybe the Russian league is the better league. She got cut from the Spanish league. Has never played a WNBA game. And we're looking at... And this isn't a knock on her, by the way. This isn't a knock on her. Go make your money. Go play in Unrivaled. You have one good game. You know what? Suddenly you might get a training camp contract. This isn't a knock on her. This is a knock on what this league is like, now you're not even seeing the interest in players. Like, I don't understand. There are players that you're like, surely there are spots. And like, from the minute they went above 30 players, and outside of Alyssa Thomas and Sabrina, we were seeing like, what's her name being announced? Like Katie Lou and stuff. Brink is injured. And we've now seen a game cancelled today. We've seen literally Kiki Jefferson be signed by a team and the game get cancelled on the same day. It's not good. It's not good. The one team kind of keeping Unrivaled interesting, ironically, is a team from the founder. I think the Lunar Owls are keeping it interesting. I think the Lunar Owls have been brilliant. I think what Nafisa Collier is doing in Unrivaled, she scored 38 today. She had an Unrivaled high 38 with 15 boards. She's the best player in the world. Like, I tweeted out and I was like, Fee's the best player in the world, has been the best player by far in Unrivaled. She won Depoy. It should have been a close MVP, except unanimous MVP was decided before a game was played. She was robbed of the finals MVP because Stewie decided to do the cha-cha slide into a clean block by Alana Smith, and the ref, they got 2 free throws, and she's obviously the best player in Unrivaled. The best player in the world. Like, based on everything, like, if you talk about last season as a whole, AJ Wilson was terrible in the playoffs. Fee Collier was better in the playoffs, so Fee was the best player. That's the only positive thing, is the Aces. Not the Laces. Heck, the freaking Lunar Owls. The Laces were pretty good too. I will say. But when we're looking at this is just not a good sign. Like, if you're gonna cancel the game anyway, don't sign a player who you just found. Don't sign a player being like, oh no, what are we gonna do? You just cancel the game. Cancel the game. Fly someone in for Monday. Fly someone better in. Just, there's no way you can't contact. There aren't players that will play like 2 games. There's no way. And the problem is now is that AU has started. So a lot of the best WNBA players, like your Daisha Fair's playing there. Maddie Segrist is playing in AU. Sydney Colson, Izzy Harrison, all these players are playing in AU. So they're not going to be available to get. And it's now at the stage where everyone's getting injured and you're stuck with a player that no one's ever heard of. So, yeah, like, I'm going to be honest. I did not watch the 3rd round of the draft. I haven't watched Louisville since Hailey Van Lith left. I didn't watch JMU play. I just didn't. Like, that's the thing. This is not a knock on her. But, like, a player who just got cut from the Spanish league should not be playing in a league that's meant to be the best of the best. Like, it should not be. Have not seen his name. Valkyries might need to send a training camp invite. She got cut from Spain. She got cut. She literally got cut from the Spanish league. And people are like, oh, send her a training camp invite. They went from top 30 in the league to signing unsigned 3rd round picks who got cut from the league in Spain. And again, this is not on her. Like, she's a hell of a pro basketball player. But, like, still, why not just putting Alyssa on the team? Is it in Alyssa's contract she has to play with Dijonay? That the only reason she play is Tip still in concussion protocol. It looks like they're down to 3 players. It looks like Jackie Young's hurt as well. Kiki Jefferson has joined as a reinforcement. Like, you don't even need, again, I've said it, you don't even need current WNBA players. Just put Angel McCaughtry in the league if she's not playing in AU. Put Angel McCaughtry in. Kaiser Gondrzik is definitely not doing anything. Just play her. Play the other Cavender sister at this stage. Actually, no, that's worse. That's honestly worse. But there has to be players. There has to be better players. Not even better players. Just signing bigger names. Like, there's definitely, just sign a retired player or something. Just find a retired player. Just anything. There are tons of WNBA players or WNBA level players that have probably been cut by top teams. Like, Carly Samuelson's available. Try to get Carly Samuelson. There are so many players around that would be at a higher level, or at least have a higher name recognition. And again, this is not a knock on her. I hope that Kiki Jefferson balls out, and I hope she makes a ton of money. But from Unrivaled's point of view, this is not good, considering the fact they literally promised 30 best players in the world. And again, nothing against Kiki Jefferson, hell of a pro player. To even make the Liga Endesa, you got to be an unbelievable player. And to even make that league, you got to be great. But, like, if we're being completely honest, there are Irish players. There's an Irish player doing much better in the Liga Endesa and Euro Cup than she did. That's a fact. So, like, it's not like banking on players who were deemed not good enough for leagues in Europe is not great if you're Unrivaled. But anyway, I'll see you guys.